おはようございます。ミルソフィアです。スターフィールドで遊んでいきたいと思います。
It says something, does it not? That the executives wish to have everyone else physically beneath them?
Can I help you? Name an appointment. Confirmed. Ularu is wrapping up a meeting with Genevieve. You can wait here or in the lobby area. I'll let you know when she's ready to see you. I see Imogene Salso is supposed to be with you.
I'm right here, Maeve.
Good. It should just be a moment. Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
Oh, one more thing. You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think of your new job so far? In that case, it sounds like our initial impression of you is turning out to be quite accurate. Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of
5 successful standard.
and on top of all that, I happen to have a Jeannie.
She's the best op.
Let's not forget the meeting with outside. Some can. Good, because if not, your contact is he said it's a gift. Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits. So if you have negotiation skills, you... Oh, you'll get the... Now in order to... I'll let Jeannie give you the...
Simon is in. At some point, he'll. You get the response.
Razor Derby is the only real sport. Yes, got it.
You'll find him in.
You spoke very... Now, if you...
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
This deal could be huge for my company. My career will be over if this deal falls through.
Kevin Anastas is running into some trouble. Word to the wise? You don't want to use that.
よいしょ。
Nominal, we are ready to depart.
Dust off complete.
Let's go.
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady. Must have been a good job. We're still in one piece.
Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete.
I suspect the soul system would be abandoned otherwise.
The miners pretty much run the lower
Do you imagine anyone actually enjoys living here? I simply cannot.
Can't wait to get out of this place. You lost? Or just come to ask an out-of-work miner how his day's going? Only good thing worth talking about these days is sports. Speaking of, looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year. You're damn right it is. I heard they were sending someone new. Nice to see you made it. I have information on a deal being proposed between Infinity Ltd and Deimos Stockyards. It's my belief that your employers would be highly interested in the details. So I'm upping my price. It's steep, yes. But that is why I'm also offering a little side job if you can't pay up.
At least you're being open about the fact that you are gouging us. Very well. If we are not presented with a more reasonable offer, we will be left with no choice but to take the information.
I don't think Ryujin would be too happy to hear about losing one of their informants.
Well, I do not work for Ryujin, so I care little what
任すの
anyone
もありっ
thinks.
すね。
All I care about is a fair price.
Alright, I get it. You want reasonable? This is as low as I go. I knew you'd see reason. The information I have is on a deal for something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion off his computer yourself. Oh, Dave?
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. It's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat.
Careful around the equipment.
Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal.
Do you work for me?
We ought to be selling this to...
Can I help you with something? Sorry, but I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe try Tia. She could at least verify that you're authorized. Hey, I get that you're in a situation, but this puts me in one too. I just can't... I'm not trying to make your... Sorry. Sorry. No offense if you live here. Fresh air, plain. Definitely not me. I tell you one, the broken Oh, it's big all right. If our predictions are right, fingers crossed.
Sometimes I feel like...
Deimos. One of the earliest shipbuilders, and desperate to remain relevant.
At least I've got more than enough. I haven't had a day off in 3 years, and I wrote the damn time off policy.
No offense if you live. Fresh air, plain. I guess if Sidonia's... I tell you one, the broken spear is... I'm a senior sales rep for Infinity LT. The good side is, the bad side is... They've got me set up with a little place. I suppose they may...
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and all that.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
これになんで見つからんのかが不思議や。見つからんかったから OK でしょう。
Pressure holding.
Let's go.
Orbital insertion completed. Well, you didn't put us into a plan, so we must be in the right
while we
place.
scan you for contraband. All right.
Gangs can keep killing each other.
Ah, Neon. The house that Aurora has built.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours. I've got my eye on you.
Well, that took longer than expected. I hope whatever information Simon had was worth it. Project Dominion? That can't be right. Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see. Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. Project Dominion isn't an Infinity LTD prototype. It's one of ours. They didn't even bother to scrub the name. Meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Don't cause any trouble.
Hey,
Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent her on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity LTD has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate. You see, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity LTD has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected mole within our corporation. Exactly. I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our chief security officer. I'll send him the details. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, so I trust your help in any way possible. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know your loyalty lies with us.
Dalton's going to be on the job hunt if he can't figure this one out.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
My career will be over if this deal.
Good. You're here. So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to our adversaries at Infinity Ltd. A mole within the company means a failing in my department. We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building, Masako and myself included. We certainly are. Directive Theta has one unique case, and that's Ularu Chen. The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her, but he'll need your assistance for an unusual assignment. We don't deal in trust here. Think more in terms of mutual benefit and leverage. And in this case, it's mutual benefit. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull any data needed to prove her guilty or innocent. Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to run this program completely off the books. This means your keycard will be turned off, and the security guards in the building will consider you to be trespassing. If that's a joke, it isn't funny. We're trusting you to get this job done as discreetly as possible. In the meantime, I'll ensure all non-essential employees, Ularu included, have left the building, claiming routine security maintenance. During that time, I'll be unlocking access to the tower's ventilation system, which you can utilize to help avoid detection. I'm also issuing you a disruptor, which should help in avoiding casualties should a worst-case scenario turn up.
We will make a concerted effort to avoid direct conflict, as much as possible.
Good. No one can know about this, not even our own guards. So stealth will be of utmost importance. In fact, as much as I appreciate the words of your associate here, you may be better off heading in alone. Any precautions to mitigate risk should be taken. You'll meet Nix at Madame Sauvage's place. He knows Directive Theta has been enacted.
Don't cause any trouble.
Did you need something? You will be lost without me.
この潜入ミッション苦手なんですよ。
Good to see ya.
around here all day, right?
It's messed up when a guy like me is better off than those people carving chasm or working a desk job. You got an appointment? 'Cause if not, consider this area reserved. Oh yeah, Dalton's little errand runner. I've written up a program just for the occasion, but as Ryujin knows, it's yours for either a price or a favor. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not. I suppose. Now pay up. A pleasure. Your job is simple.
お金ぐらい
Just
払
run
って
this
やんぜ。
little beauty on Ularu Chen. Once you're done, bring the slate back to me at my place. Whatever and here's the slate.
怖い怖い。
You're making things harder for yourself! Ryujin security. No sudden moves. Nice try. I'm starting to think maybe we can still work something out. Look, I'll trust you. But if any of us catch you on another floor, we'll shoot first and ask questions later.
そう見つかった。Oh.
Suspect found. Watch out for crossfire!
どこ行ったらいいのかわからん。 場所がわからん。あれ落ちた？これは落ちましたね。反応ないもんか。プリント途中。マジで真っ白になったもん。よいしょ。ちょっとしばらくお待ちください。立ち上がったね。たまに落ちるな。よいしょ。コンティニュー。 からか。危なかったー。場所がわからんかも。このまま落ちて。
Make yourself at home. Just don't take any souvenirs while you're here. So, you made it. Guess Ryujin's security really is slipping. Just brimming with confidence, aren't you? But I've seen your work in the trade tower, so I'll at least give you some credit. Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you, and let's give the data a look. The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course. Circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set. I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like fun times ahead for Ryujin. Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on while running all my software. You do that. Here's the slate. As usual, always a pleasure doing business with Ryujin.
Let's go, go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Hey, thanks.
Don't wander into any restricted area. I hate waiting.
Well, I assume success is in order. I had a few reports, but at least nothing that set off any red flags. It will be handled once this mess is cleared up. Now, let's see what we have here. I didn't think it was possible. But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit. Imogene Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for who could pull this off. Either that, or she's highly displeased with someone at the company. Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I'll need to question her myself. I want you to head to her office and escort her here. You have to make sure she doesn't try anything before I have a chance to speak with her. Good. When you're dealing with corporate...
I've got my eye on you.
You must be in someone's good graces to be invited.
I warn people that Tomo was
Let me guess. Looking for Imogene? Try not to harass my texts too much. They have work to do. I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work. I'm not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do enjoy keeping close tabs on my counterpart. Dare I ask why you need to know? Yeah, no thanks. Getting information out of Dalton is like talking to a wall. Besides, speculation is far more fun. I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet. Good. I'd hate to see what sort of drama might get stirred up if you went around him. Or maybe I'd love it. Keep the workplace interesting, right? Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it.
If you happen to see Lyndon on this floor, give a girl a heads up.
No Imogene, I see. Could she really be onto us already? Of course, Yuko would know. If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after her. You'll need to speak with Benjamin Bayou. We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. If we're lucky, he may even help us get to Imogene. Good, because without it, this adds a complexity that we do not have time for. Head over to the trade tower and be discreet. Let Bayou know that you're there on Ryujin's behalf. He may ask for credits or even a favor. Just give him what he wants. The sooner, the better. We don't want to give a clever mind like hers any more room than we have to. Just be sure to bring her back here in one piece. If she's truly the mole, she'll have a lot to answer to. If she resists or tries to run, we have no choice but to take it as an admission of guilt. I'm afraid you'll have to dispose of her. Imogen has the potential. She knows. If the situation does, I trust you won't let...
This deal could be huge for my company.
My company's future might be wrong. Word is the Borealis. You know the DJ? She's smoking around.
Can I help you?
내가 했다. 옵션じゃないとこ。
Stay out of trouble.
Move along.
Hell yeah! This is awesome!
Don't you have something better to do?
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want? No. You can always make time when it comes to an old friend. So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin an ally, but Dalton especially knows I don't give anything blindly. As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves, I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free, provided you do a little something for me. And what mutual benefit would that be? This is starting to sound like my kind of deal. All right. You talk a good game. And I suppose if we're looking at a mutually beneficial situation, there's no reason for me not to allow such a small favor. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning, the Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but if anyone catches you snooping around private quarters, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
will it be? You lost, kiddo? Oh, so you're the one getting special treatment. Don't look like much to me. I've got one rule for you in there, so it shouldn't be hard to remember. 3rd floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around, and it's open season. That's what I like to hear. For the record, I'm only granting you access because I have to. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room almost straight ahead. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house, the better.
Figured our paths would cross sooner or later. Not that I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to just slip by all the syndicate here. I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. Yes and no, but mostly no. Just hear me out, okay? I know this doesn't look good, but I had no choice. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally. Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions? It's the only scenario that makes sense. Besides, what's my motive? My career is solid at Ryujin. Infinity can't possibly beat my current benefits. Believe me, after having to play double agent, I've learned all of this firsthand. That's exactly what I've been doing here. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent. I was hoping you would. I'm still going, as long as Ularu, and I know you don't.
You try anything, you're dead.
this means you...
Catherine Louisiana keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out? Oh my. Imogene pointing the finger at Ularu. That would be a first. Ularu will want her head when she finds out. Of course she did. Imogene knows better than to make an accusation like that without being able to back it up. I can't wait to see how this unfolds. This situation is gonna give Dalton some serious anxiety. At least it sounds like Imogene has it under control. For now. You and me both. Imogene and I may not always get along, but there's no one better at her job. Besides, I don't have the patience to build a relationship with someone new.
True.ちょっと待ってね。
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Is there something I can help you with? Just a moment. Shutting the door and engaging locks.
危ない人よ。
Just where is this absurd notion coming from? Is this a game? I wasn't aware. Dalt? That would only... Oh, sure. I don't think so. Looks like someone's been brushing up on their corporate skills. Fine. Since it's just you and me here, I'll come clean. I leaked Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd. But I'm no mole. That depends on how you define innocent. You see, I'm not a mole. I'm an opportunist. And no one is more loyal to Ryujin than I am. Masako, on the other hand, is losing her touch. Ryujin needs strong leadership for what lies ahead. A CEO who can make the hard decisions. Back then, hard decisions were all about screwing people over and white-collar crime. Today, they're more about ensuring success, by any means necessary. So, now that you know, it's time to see how good you are at making hard decisions. With your help, I can take down Masako and make the credits worth your while. So whose side are you on? Masako's or Ryujin's? Good. Now that I know where your loyalties lie, I suggest you act as if nothing's changed. If you're looking for a scapegoat on Project Dominion, you can feed Imogene to the wolves. When it's time for the next phase of my plans, I'll let you know.
I've got my eye on you.
Ryujin CEO.
This could be the most important meeting.
You're back. And Imogene? I assume, between your statement and her absence, that Imogene must be the mole. I'll have Yuko determine her position, so we can start tracking her. Were you at least able to gather any data on how she was able to access Project Dominion? Understood. But one might hope you'd at least take the initiative. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office. Masako's been... I believe her... Once I've examined this... And not a word...
I've been waiting here for ages.
They know how to make a climb.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I need that Rothicite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd. In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Vina Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to... The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. Oh yeah, marketing and finance wouldn't have it any...
No one wants their greatest asset used. Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind. Good. I'm glad you see this as an opportunity.
And I love a willing subject. Now it's just a matter of getting the key ingredient. The final kink in both designs was finding I finally created the perfect app.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract. Their last shipment is late, and neither... Correct. The updates have been...
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here. And...
The mining station is... The shipment should... This keycard...
Let's go.
The entire station was wiped out by...
The new neuroamp?
Let's go.消えろって失礼な。
Dust off complete. Hell of a view from here.
Something you need?
Hello. Hello. Of course.結構ミッションやってるだけで時間かかるね。
Jump complete. Propulsion restored. Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
We cannot breathe here, which means one more way to potentially die. Let us have some fun.
直してから行くか。これにあるのかな。どこにあるか分からへんのよね。
Perhaps it was nothing.
中かな。
Your best shot.
I know
some who would consider that much sleep.
これは結構荒らされてますな。
Someone or something will clean up whatever is left behind. Give up already. Is something amiss? Did you need me to carry something for you? Mm-hmm. Goodbye. Impressive investment in equipment.
locked in.
Sure.
Nice job. We're right on target. Hey.
Now that we have rested, we
Sure.
will continue, yes? What can I help you with?
Please respect priority docking for emergency patients. The clinic welcomes all.
Airlock integrity looks good.
I have never required treatment here, and I hope that I never do.
Ma'am, I'm just curious.
I am
I understand.
satisfied to
I'm
see
not
that
blaming you
you
directly.
survived.
Dr. Salvato, how long?
Out of here now, Doctor.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only. Yeah, I bet you do. Now my... Okay, okay. This isn't... Look, if you need help, talk... Look, now get out of here!
Whatever you do, don't unplug anything. Hello? Oh, sorry. No, all I know is whoever we contracted it out to. Hey, he's just doing his job. Well, I know he's posted here. He only lightens up when Dr. Oshin... Any other question? I know there's a doctor and some nurses. My best guess is they're running some sort of... I haven't seen anyone. My pleasure.
People joke. Say those I don't see you offering anything. Or does that... Look, if you really need something, talk to reception. Great. You again. Authorized personnel. Are you serious? Okay, I'll be right back.
Tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Look, we got that shipment. Although who knows what Faye expects me to do with it. But maybe approve.
Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area. In that case, you'll want to speak to Dr. Lane.
Yes?
Excuse me, but this is a restricted area. You need to leave. Checking up on us? I feel like we should be the ones checking up on you. What do you want? Of course you do, because daily reports simply aren't good enough. The third group, like the others, failed to... Sean and I are hope... Well, you'd be the first from Infinity to think so. It's a relief to know they have at least one employee with some sense. Now, anything else? Good. I specialize in neurosurgery. Not, it's on the table. Anything else? Good.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
Hi, how you doing?
めっちゃスムーズにいったね、今回はね。
Your next stop wouldn't be the Charybdis system, would it? We got a report about the stress ball.
なんでなんでうーってなんだよ、うーってなんだよ、怖いじゃないか。
Undocker complete, Captain. Navigational feedback.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Scan
竜神ミッションも終盤ですな。
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Warning. Criminal activity in this area will be punished.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako. Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1? Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothicite. Were there any survivors? Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there? I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing? So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO.
Infinity appears to be on an entirely different level of corruption. It cannot be allowed to continue.
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rotha site secure, it's almost time for us to make our move. It certainly is. And it's also time to inform the rest of the board on the current situation. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Good. You're right on time. I briefed Masako on the mole and went over the evidence you brought from Nix in detail. The evidence you provided was enough.
Perhaps this is best left with minimal input on our part.
After some debate, we decided to fully disclose the results in this meeting. So I wanted you to be prepared. Good. As long as the board isn't feeling difficult today, this meeting should go smoothly. Now, let's get this over with, shall we? We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives. Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
Botched human trials and murder for hire? You don't bounce back from that. At least not with Infinity's legal team.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Misako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this. And that's precisely why I know we can count on you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Skill を手に入れる特技である。
They know how to make a clone through well.
もう時間ですな。もう何をプルプルプルプルしてるんだい？
Are you sure you're okay?
Got my eye on
Ryujin has certainly taken time to craft an appearance for itself. Neuroamps are fascinating, are they not? I'm still surprised they have
here's
not
my
been
lucky
completely
candidate.
outlawed.
I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey. Yes, I always love a willing subject. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured. Of course, we've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
If this has not all been a horrible miscalculation, then we will speak again soon.
All right, let's get this party started.
真っ暗だぜ。何も見えねえぜ。
Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. So, how are you feeling? You look good? That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation. Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says. That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
You appear dehydrated. I suggest the immediate ingestion of a moderate quantity.
an observer, the effect is quite unnerving. It is hard not to immediately worry about the implications.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects? Yes. Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech. When it comes to your job, if a subject's more... That being said...
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of the... It sounds like you have an assignment.
Our floor's off limits to most people. Kind of nice to have a guest. Don't cause any trouble.
じゃあこれでセーブして終わろうかな。じゃあこれで終わっていきたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録、高評価よろしくお願いします。それじゃあ、またね、見に来てくれると嬉しいです。それじゃあまたお会いしましょう。バイバイ。